Hi guys, welcome back to Vlog Media, and this is me, Mark. We're going to talk about today about multiple streams of income, because in today's world, the economy is quite falling down, and there are some countries that might be falling into recession, but hopefully not. But just in case, we will talk about how to gain or how to acquire these multiple streams of income, and I think everybody can do it as long as they have the niche to do it and the motivation to do so. So let's begin. Well, the first thing is about income generation is if you have a job, and if you like it, stick to the job, because it's the main job that you do and it provides for you, and if you have a family, for your family as well. Aside from your main job, you can also do other skills that actually can earn you money and can earn your money, which is a part of your own job. This is what you call side hustles, and side hustles is very important in this day, especially when some countries are in recession or currently going into one. So be better prepared for that. And of course, in order for you to create side hustle, you don't really need a degree, but you need skills and motivation and a lot of tenacity. The first thing that you need to do when you create a side hustle is actually how to create influence. So in order for you to create influence, you have to share something that you know or create value and help someone with that kind of values. So one of them is actually posting content in YouTube and other social media platforms, because right now we're in creator economy, and the creator economy is actually entering what we call the Internet 3.0 phase, wherein if you have a channel, then you own a channel and you can actually monetize the channel. So try to begin speaking and try to share that knowledge that you know, so that it can actually help others and you can actually earn from it in the long term. And it doesn't occur, of course, success doesn't really occur overnight, and it might take some time for you to gain some traction and gain some audience and gain some followers. So it's not really an overnight success, but it really works in the long run, probably 2 years if you post content most of the time. So being a creator or sharing something of value in social media platforms can actually help. Once you gain traction in social media, and being a thought leader in social media platforms such as LinkedIn, you can actually monetize these channels by affiliate marketing. You can actually put sponsorships or ads in this kind of social media, so you can actually earn some money as you can actually provide value to others. So when you have gained a lot of followers, you can actually do an online lecture or videos that you can actually earn and try to become an online teacher. So it can be, you don't have to have a degree to have that, but it's something that you are actually passionate with, just like your job. If you're actually passionate with your job, you can actually share the skills that you actually have. So one example is actually cooking. So if you're good with cooking, then you can actually share them on other social media platforms such as YouTube, Skillshare, Teachables, or Udemy. Exactly. So when you have these skills, you don't really, for example, like me, I'm a doctor, and medicine is actually very, very vast. There's a lot of things to know about medicine, but I felt that every time I work, I only use about 10% of my knowledge in medicine, and what goes to the 90%, I don't want them to go to waste. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some lecture, or probably I will share some knowledge and experience about what I do and post them to some platforms such as Udemy. The other stream of income which you can do as a side hustle is actually enter the stock market. Yep, entering the stock market can be quite daunting for some people, because there are stories of failures, while there's also stories of success. But the important thing about when you enter the stock market is that you have to do your research first and try to have a mentor or a friend that can teach you about the basics of the stock market. And when you enter the stock market, it's really important that you do research. So research doesn't really cost you a lot of money, but it can cost you some time and effort, but it actually pays in the long run when you do so. So right now, is it okay to enter the stock market? Well, it depends. So if it's actually, we usually have a saying with the stock market that you buy low and you sell high, and be greedy when others are fearful, and be fearful when others are greedy. And usually stock market, it's not like trading, it's actually investing in the long term, like 10 years or so. So yeah. And the other one is actually, if you have the time to research and time to study it, in the cryptocurrency. So it's hard to give advice on cryptocurrency right now, but it's really, again, important to do your research about the cryptocurrency. I'm not really sure what the future of cryptocurrency is like, but if you do your research well, you can actually do quite better in the cryptocurrency. The advice about cryptocurrency is always do your research. The other stream of income, which is actually very indirect, is learning how to network. Learning how to network is a skill that you can actually learn by talking to people, and approaching them and actually sharing your skills as well. So by learning to network, you have to provide a certain kind of value to the person you're actually networking. In MBA, this is what we call informational meeting. So if you have this informational meeting like once or twice a week, so you can meet a lot of people in the long term, like 4 or 5 years. The number of people that you meet, like for example, in 4 or 5 years, you meet a lot of them, and it can actually be a motivation to build your own business. And that's why I call it indirect, because the more people that you meet, there's a higher tendency that you can actually meet like-minded individuals to set up your own business or a startup. So friends, those are my take about multiple streams of income. But of course, if you like this video, please click like, share, subscribe, and please comment if you have anything in mind that can actually improve or can add to the other streams of income. Yeah. So see you in the next video. Bye.